Good morning, my Mystic Tribe. This is Mystic Jen, and I am here with your daily reading for October 18th, 2020. This reading's not meant for everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If this is not your story, then maybe the next one will be. Or feel free to go watch some previous dailies that one of them might resonate with you now when it didn't before. Okay. We're going to just dive right in. Ask Spirit, what messages and guidance do we need to hear for today? Messages and guidance that we need to hear for today, please. We have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is symbolizing somebody in suspension. Somebody like frozen in time. This is someone who I'm being drawn to the branches here. You see how there's a trunk and then there's these two branches. He's like stuck right in the middle between two. And he's having a hard decision deciding what path he needs to take. And he's in suspension on his own free will. He has the ability to cut himself loose. But let's not forget that there's also a third direction. He could just go straight down. In other words, I don't need either one of these options. I could go a totally different direction. And the light, or the halo or light around his head there is reminding me of somebody who is searching for enlightenment. He's searching for guidance. He is being called to see things in a different perspective. Maybe I could zoom in a little bit. Okay. And he's being called to try to take a different look at things. And that black crow up here is sitting on one of the branches, almost blocking it. So, and Spirit is saying sometimes blocks come in our way on a path because it is Spirit's sign of saying, you know, that may not be the best route for you. And I feel like that's the route he wants to take, but there's a block there. And he's trying to figure out how he could get around that block, but the block is there for a reason. Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is very fond memories, and it's in the past. So there is a block to the past. It's like somebody wants to go backwards. Somebody wants to go towards the path of the past. This is like their current path right now. That's an alternative path. And he's trying like hell to go down this route from the past. But it's like the crow is trying to warn him and stop him, saying, no, 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 you're going the wrong way. And the crow is specifically standing there trying to block it. Then we have the Emperor. This is Aries energy. This is towards the future. The Emperor is speaking of, you know, being in control. Being in control of your own dominion, your own destination. This is about, he's sitting there and he's ruling. Okay? So I'm getting the feeling of a choice between two. Someone from the past and someone from the future. The Emperor is very protective and very stable also. He's watching out over his kingdom. He's got everything under control. He's not afraid to fight for what he wants. And he is looking at that hangman. And the Emperor only has so much patience. So the Emperor is kind of like saying, you know, are you going to come my way or not? I'm not going to stand here and wait forever. Why are you trying to go backwards? The Emperor is also calling you to be bold. Take that bold step forward. Take that chance. He says it's time to come down from that tree. He says my offer is only good for a certain period of time. Wheel of Fortune, destiny. Hierophant. The Hierophant's Taurus energy. The Hierophant can be faith and religious things. Somebody in authority. The Emperor's somebody in authority too. But the Hierophant trumps the Emperor when it comes to authority. Okay? Because the Hierophant has the ultimate power of the divine. Okay? I see these keys, and they are crossing each other. So again, we have this sense of duality. We have a 4, 5, and 6. So this is like a progression. 4, then a 5, then a 6. And that block to the past is saying, you started at 4, and you're headed towards 6. You can't count backwards. We're counting forwards. You need to keep your eyes forward. This definitely feels like a commitment from the past that somebody is trying to return to. But fate has brought that crow there to stand in the way. And the wheel is turning and trying to pull you forward. Well, if this is not you, this is somebody that you know. You may be being told you need to urge them to move forward, not to try to go back. The crow serves as a warning. The Chariot. The Chariot is leaving the past behind. The Chariot is running forward. He is running in faith. He is focused on his goal. And this could be literally traveling to someone, but he is more, he's taking off. He's blazing a trail forward. The Chariot does not look back. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is bitter. They're angry. She has that sharp tongue, and she's seeing things with clarity. So there's this block of going backwards, and it's probably because you might be dealing with a Libra here. She reminds me of Libra because she holds a sword of justice, and she holds a double-edged sword. She could build you up, or she could tear you down, right? She's a divorced woman. Divorced, She could be widowed, but she could be divorced, or she could be, if it wasn't an actual marriage, you lived like married people, it's a separation. And this to me is saying that this is a woman here who was committed. She has a lot of bitterness within her for something that happened to her in her past. And the wheel of fortune, wheel of fate is really in swing now, trying to drive forward, trying to send her to a place of victory. If I was to say, the overall feeling of this is stop fighting fate. The path to the past is blocked. You force your way around it. There is sorrow and pain in the coming. So I think that there's going to be more disappointment if somebody tries to force their way around that block and head towards the past. The Fool and Page of Cups. So what I'm getting here is there is this chance of a new start. Someone coming forward, pulling you to have a little bit of trust. Because somebody else has your best interest in mind. And they want you, they says, come on for the ride. Come with me. Let me take you places. Just have that blind faith. Leave the baggage of the past behind you. They speak from their heart to you. So, cut yourself down from that tree. Take that right turn. Take that risk. Let's get one more card about this past. If they go move around this block and head towards the past instead, what energies are there? What are they headed for? Okay. I understand now. The connection from the past leads to money and security. Somebody's looking at the past because that is where their sense of security was. That is where they found stability. But at the same time, the relationship was cold. So the past may offer some financial stability, but emotionally cold, emotionless. It's not love is what I'm being told. Path to the future, going in new places, somebody who will protect you, somebody who offers some structure and helps you focus, that's offering their cup of love to you. They're sending you messages of emotions and asking you to take a chance on them. Wow. Card under the deck is the Ace of Wands, which is offering new opportunity and growth, new vitality, new passions, a passionate connection that could transform your life. Okay, this is what I have for you, and I hope somebody found this helpful and resonated with someone. Please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and comment, and I will see you in the next video. Blessed be.